Get ready to match the star. Orson Bean, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Wright, Pat Delaney, Richard Dawson, and Betty White, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Thank you. A huzzah to you, Orson.
Darling, what a smashing jacket that is.
First time I've worn that, isn't that neat?
I've fallen in love all over again.
You're a rich guy, you got 2 suits.
That's it. Now, this lady comes to us from the Swiss Family Robinson, and we welcome her, Pat Delaney. And that lady comes to us directly from the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and we welcome her. And as for the rest of you, I hope you find work soon. Let's say hello to Cindy Storrs and Carol Parker. Cindy's a current champ. She's won a total of $600, and she's challenged by Carol Parker. The game ended in a tie, as the time expired last time. So we're going to start with a tiebreaker. 1 question for each. The one who matches the most celebrities will be the winner. Good luck, ladies. We'll get to you right after this. Ready? Here we go. Tiebreaker. Now, it's up to you, Carol. You can have A or B.
I'll try B.
B. Here we go. Tiebreaker. 1 for each.
Okay.
The president of El Cheapo Airlines said, "We just taught an ape to fly our airplanes. The only problem is, at the end of the flight, the cockpit is full of blank." All right. Good. Everybody in the bottom row's got an answer?
Well, give us a minute up here.
Okay. All right, we're going to roll right along with this. I'll walk over here to Carol Parker, and by the time I get here, they will have finished. Finished. The president of El Cheapo Airlines said, "We just taught an ape to fly our airplanes. The only problem is, at the end of the flight, the cockpit is full of..."
Banana peels.
Banana peel. She said banana peels.
I was torn between 2 answers
Yes.
and went for the more culinary one, banana skin.
Banana skin. There you go. Yes, ma'am?
As they say in the stripper business,
Yes.
peel it off.
Banana peel. Charles?
I'll spare them a bad joke. I'll just turn mine around.
Banana peel. That's 3 for Carol. You're doing very well with this one. The only problem is, at the end of the flight, the cockpit is full of banana peels, according to her. What according to you, Pat?
Bananas.
Bananas?
Peel.
Okay. That includes the peel.
Of course.
Naturally. Richard?
Peeling banana.
Well, that's remarkable. That's 5. What do you say?
Charles would have given a bad joke, but he was yellow.
Okay. Well, you've been here before, haven't you? All right, Cindy. You got to match all 6 celebrities to stay in the game. The surgeon said to his assistant, he says, "No wonder you're having so much trouble operating. You're supposed to wear surgical gloves, not blank gloves.
Oh, that's
You're supposed to wear surgical gloves, not blank gloves."
surgical gloves. Hi, hon.
Hello.
Okay, dear.
Surgical gloves, not blank gloves.
There are a lot of choices there.
Okay, yep.
Ooh, that's pretty.
All right, Charles, just about ready. Right, Charles? Here we go. Cindy? The surgeon said to his assistant, "No wonder you're having so much trouble operating. You're supposed to wear surgical gloves, not blank gloves."
Ski gloves.
Ski gloves. You're saying, Cindy, that everybody over here said ski gloves. Is that what you're telling me?
so.
You hope so. All right, Orson.
I'm back to my alternate choice for the gorilla baseball gloves.
Baseball
Catcher's
gloves. What do the rest of you have? Hold them up. Boxing gloves, driving gloves, rubber gloves, garden gloves, driving gloves. Come on down, Carol Parker. Okay, Carol. Congratulations. All right, you hang around here for a minute or so. We'll get back to you. Now we're going to say goodbye to this lady who's going to be leaving here with a pretty good, sizable amount of money, $600, together with our best wishes, Cindy Storrs. Goodbye, Cindy. All right. That's nice of you to applaud Cindy as she goes off. Carol, you know how this part of it goes, don't you?
Yes.
All right, let's get right to it. You've got your $100, and now we're going to go to the big money super match here where you can win over $5,000. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank yard. Now, the answer they gave most often will give you $500 if you match that answer. Now, if you match the next one, you get $250. The third one gets you $100. Now, our celebrities are allowed to assist and suggest some answers. Call on them one at a time, if you would, please.
Orson Bean,
Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard, he says. There's one.
Betty White,
Backyard.
Backyard.
and Richard for the difficult one.
Oh, no, not at all. Schoolyard.
Schoolyard, Scotland Yard, and Backyard. You want any of those? Or
Yes, yes. Since I'm from Scotland originally, Scotland, Connecticut, I'll take Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard. What part of Connecticut is Scotland in?
Northeast quarter.
Yeah.
The northeast portion of
I'd
Connecticut.
give it $250.
Yeah, okay. All right, Scotland Yard is what she wants. Let's find out where it is, if it is up there at all. May we see the $100 number? The Longest Yard. It's a good movie, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, Scotland Yard is the one we're after. Let's see if another $250 response. Barnyard. So far, I don't see anything familiar up there that everybody thought of here.
Group.
Yeah, these are strange answers. Well, here's the last chance for Scotland Yard. All right, Earl, slide it. Backyard. That was Betty White's answer, backyard. Now, was the audience going for backyard? Now you say that. Where were you when she needed you? Right here. Listen, Carol, you've got $100, and you're going to meet another player in a moment or so, but right now we've got to do a little business. So you hang around here, and we'll come right back. We're ready if you're ready. You're ready. Let's say hello to Tommy Simmons. You got friends out there, Tom? No friends? No relatives?
So.
You got relatives
No,
there?
sir. By myself.
Well, let's find out a little bit about Tommy.
I've taught school for 16 years.
What'd you teach, Tom?
I taught science, and I coached football, basketball, and track.
And English.
Good for you. And what do you do now? You're sitting here waiting for the game to start,
I
right?
hope so.
Yeah, well, we'll
Hoping
start
for
it.
a little luck.
Anything else you want to tell us about Tom Simmons?
Well, I'm having a good time while I'm out here.
All right.
I've had
We haven't
wonderful,
started yet. How can you have a
wonderful-
good time?
I've had wonderful hospitality from Californians. They talk about Southern hospitality. Carolina, South Carolina.
All right. Okay, Tom, I will ask you to make a selection here. You may have A or B.
Well, the only time I was associated with A's in school was whenever I was absent from class. They put A by my name, so I'll take B. I'm more familiar with B.
What office are you running for, Tom?
Boy, was the explorer surprised. When he dug... Shut up! When he dug to the center of the Earth, he found out that the Earth had a blank center. Surprised him.
I hate that question.
When he dug to the center of the Earth, he found out that the Earth had a blank center. A blank center.
Oh, I got it.
You got it.
I got it. Oh,
Let me
it took
just
a
see if you
minute. Honey, you read it badly. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but you read it badly. The first reading was very bad.
What was it again?
Boy, was the explorer surprised. When he dug to the center of the Earth, he found out that the Earth had a blank
Blank
center.
center.
You. I saw you. I saw you. Let me just see what you're doing. You got it. She got the idea. Did you get the idea?
I got the idea, but you stopped me.
Oh, she got the idea.
I got the idea.
Charles, you getting the idea?
Not really, no. Had a blank center. Had a blank center.
Big Brother's watching.
Yeah, that.
All right, just put something
All right,
on
no,
the card.
that.
And away we go.
Oh, mercy.
What are you doing? I got a thread on my back.
I'll take it off.
All right. Wait a minute.
There's a wire came for you. They played Houdini Escapes again.
All right, Tommy, you're ready. Here it is.
Well, of course, it's molten, but chocolate came to mind. Chocolate.
Oh, you're going to give me an answer without a chocolate. You thought about it a lot. Okay, he says chocolate. That's his answer. What'd you say, Orson?
I said a cherry center.
A cherry. Yeah. Like a piece of chocolate with a cherry in the middle. What do you say?
I thought I'd finally found it. I said it had a shopping center.
A shopping center. That's pretty good. What do you say,
That's the
Charles?
popular fave.
Yeah.
How could you park in all that dirt? Cherry, I said. I'm sorry.
Cherry. He's looking for a chocolate center. What do you offer, Pat?
Chocolate Center.
A chocolate center. What for Tom? What do you offer, Richard?
Caramel.
Caramel. Caramel. And you?
Did he say, of course, it's molten, but he said chocolate? Yeah, it molts in your earth and not in your hand. I see. No, haven't you already hit some marshmallow?
Marshmallow. That's the best answer of all.
Going, Barbara.
Wrong.
It's not better than shopping.
Yes. No. I say it's the best answer of all. That's one for Tommy.
Thank you, Gene.
Oh. You'll take A? Not a girl, Carol.
Pat.
Little Johnny is a mean little kid.
Oh, how mean is he?
I tell you, just for kicks, he ran his cap through the blank.
Whoa! He ran his what? He ran his what?
Just for kicks, he ran his cap through the blank.
Did you cat?
C-A-T, cat.
You shouldn't do those questions when Betty's with us.
through
I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to play it. No, sir, I'm going to sit down.
Yes, you're gonna play this game. We're gonna force you to play this game. Even though you hate the question, you must play. You will play because you are in my power.
Very good. Very good.
I'm finished.
Oh, everybody's
Charles
finished.
isn't finished, though.
Okay.
Oh, Charles is finished.
Now we'll come over here to Carol Parker as soon as Betty's finished. Okay. Now she's got an answer. We'll go to Carol. Little Johnny is a mean little kid. Just for kicks, he ran his cat through the...
Meat grinder.
meat grinder.
He was mean.
Oh, I had no idea he was that mean. Poor Betty is all upset. We're just funning. Just funning. It's a game. What do you say?
Meat grinder?
Yeah.
Meat grinder.
Meat grinder. Right? Oh, really?
Betty will never speak to Orson again as long as she lives. And Alan will probably beat him up.
Well,
Alan will beat him up.
Alan will beat him up.
Or vice versa. Betty's mother
Speaking
made
of
it.
marshmallows. go
Not
ahead.
that I remember this instrument. Don't misunderstand me. But I said she ran him through the ringer.
Through the ringer. Charles, did you have one?
Yes, I said washing machine.
Washing machine is very good. All right. At this moment, the score is 1-1, and we have these three to hear from. What do you say, Pat?
Well, I had an incident one time where a kid really did this, a washing machine ringer.
A washing machine ringer.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's close
dear
enough.
me. What do you say?
You're older than you look.
Washing machine.
A washing machine. Ran his cap through the washing machine. There's a fly in the studio.
It's Vincent Price. Don't kill it.
Now, wait a minute.
Look out, Vinny. Look out. Help. Mister. Help. me.
Hate flies.
Help me.
Hate 'em. No.
Help me. Help me.
That's not Vincent Price, no.
It was David Hedison.
What do you say, Charles?
It's David Hedison.
That's David Hedges, yeah. Now, Betty, here it is. Little Johnny's a mean little kid. Just for kicks, he ran his cat through the meat grinder, according to her. What do you say?
Had you caught the fly, what were you going to run him through?
I was going to kill that fly.
He ran his cat through the car wash. However, it was in a Pontiac at the time.
Okay. So at the end of round one, scores 1-1. Round two, right after this message.
Today's consolation prizes are Hoover's Tri-Pan. The top broils, the middle fries, and the bottom warms. It's like having 3 appliances in one. Tri-Pan from Hoover. And a supply of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Make lunchtime the time to enjoy all the real goodness of Kentucky Fried Chicken and the Colonel's famous fiction. And from Kinney Shoes, a great American shoe store, a beautiful selection of fashion footwear. Kinney Shoes are with you every step of the way. And Contact brand self-adhesive plastic with the 821 adhesive system. This remarkable new kind of wall covering is easier to use than paneling or paper. Remember the old saying, many are called but few are blank, as in Match Game 76 when it continues in a minute.
Now we're ready to go on to round two, and we will ask Tommy to make his selection.
A, please.
A, Tom, this is it. One person does not play, that is Pat. Okay? Here it is. Stanley said, Fred is really strange. I walked into his bathroom, and there were 2 towels hanging from the rack. They didn't say his and hers. They said his and blanks. His and blanks.
Got it.
What is it again?
Oh, you got it.
Fred is really strange. I walked into his bathroom. There are 2 towels hanging from the rack. They didn't say his and hers. They said his and blanks. Whatever word you put in the blank ends in S. All right. Okay. Got it. Now we come over to Tommy Simmons. Stanley said, Fred is really strange. I walked into his bathroom, and there were 2 towels hanging from the rack. They didn't say his and hers. They said his and...
Maybe he was happy and his and his.
His and his. His and his. And what do you say?
I'd like to preface showing my answer by saying I don't think it's strange at all. His and his.
His and his. Perfectly normal. What do you say, Brad?
I wish to preface my answer by saying some of my best friends are hisms.
Hisms. 2 for you, Tom. Charles?
I took it a step further for fun. His and theirs.
His and theirs. Okay. That's...
What an unruly group.
Oh, terrible. Terrible. Gently, it's Mother's Day. Oh, you don't play, you do play.
Is it Mother's Day?
No, I'm only kidding.
I want to wish all the mothers a happy day.
Yes.
What was the question?
The question is, 2 towels hanging from the rack. They didn't say his and hers. They said his and blanks.
His and to whom it may concern.
Ah! Okay.
Best answer of all.
Betty?
His and his.
His and his. Hey, that's 4 altogether for you on that. That's kind of unusual. Carol, you ready for yours?
Right.
All right, 3 to tie, 4 to win. The drunken chef said, who does not play?
I do not.
Oh, you do not play.
Orphan.
The drunken chef said, does a pot roast wear a tuxedo? And his assistant said, no, a pot roast does not wear a tuxedo. And the chef said, well, then I'm afraid I just cooked a blank. See, there's a drunken chef.
I got it.
He asks the question.
He says, does a pot roast wear a tuxedo? And it says, no, pot roast doesn't wear a tuxedo. And it says, well, I'm afraid I just cooked a blank.
Does a pot roast wear a tuxedo? Who's shouting out answers there? Out! Okay, they're all ready. Carol Parker, the drunken chef said, does a pot roast wear a tuxedo? And his assistant said, no, a pot roast does not wear a tuxedo. And the chef said, well, then I'm afraid I just cooked a...
Penguin.
Penguin. He needs 3 penguins to tie, 4 to win. Brett, you're first.
I thought we had a winner. I said he just cooked a maitre d'.
A maitre d'. He would be wearing a tuxedo. Charles?
I said the waiter.
The waiter. Got to match the rest, Carol, to stay in the game. What do you say, Pat?
If a penguin was big, could he be a turkey?
A turkey. Do turkeys wear tuxedos? That means Tommy wins the game when you have a waiter and a customer. Okay, you stand by for a moment or so here, Tom. Carol Parker will be leaving us with a total of $100, some
Thank
gifts.
you very much, and I'd like to thank Goodson and Todman. It's been wonderful.
Good. Nice to meet Carol Parker, ladies and gentlemen. While she's spinning off, we'll spin some messages just for you. You were just dandy, and I thank you. And is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
Goodbye.
Watch Swiss Family Robinson.
And Mary Tyler
and
Moore.
the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
And me at Newberry's.
And you will
Say
be at
goodbye.
Newberry's. And say it's time to say goodbye. Gene Mabry, join us next time. Match Game 76. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.